Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Cleveland Indians. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Alfonso Beato gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Stepping in, Phil Long. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Fair brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
Robert Hammer comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Muhammad Hamill is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball. Stays.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is all set for the start of the inning. And now it'll be the catcher, Charles Bentley. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we... There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Oh, and he misses it.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
And there's one down now. Stepping up to the plate, Alden Heck. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Alden Heck.
First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in now, Phil Long, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Bentley on third with 2 out. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Ready with the 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. One left for Tampa, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jason Fair. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Smoke toward the hole. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Robert Hammer will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And that's off the left field wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
At the plate, Muhammad Hamill. He reached on a single in his first try. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one, but they lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and next to bat will be the outfielder Rick Woodson. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0, and he fouls this one off. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And there's one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Torres. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1 out and a runner on third. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Alden Heck is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Popped him up. Santos over to his right, and the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Phil Long. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. One and 2 as he chases the slider. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Fisher backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jason Fair, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Count even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Perez will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Striding in once again, Robert Hammer. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They still trail it here. 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Leon Burden. First offering on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Nope,
2-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Muhammad Hamill. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. High and deep to right center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Rick Woodson stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. 2-0 now. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. Standing in as the potential tying run, Charles Bentley, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Thomas is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. George Bouchard is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start it.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
The Tampa Bay We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball. Reggie Ruiz will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. Next up for the Red Sox, Antoine Sorensen comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Striding in for Boston, Howard Lowe. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first runner on the board right here.
Elvis Villanueva is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. For the current campaign, Villanueva is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. He's set and the pitch. Rod Murray comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. There aren't many vets in the league that can still generate the kind of velocity we've been seeing from him. How uncommon is it to see a guy of his vintage still lighting up the radar gun?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
The catcher. Ed. Pitch shot.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Low over at second. Michelle on at first with 2 down. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Boston strands a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready now, C.J. Perry is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
1-0 the count. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. On to Lansdowne and gone.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Into the box now, Joel Ostrander, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. First offering on its way.
Number 46.
Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And there's out number 2. Now the Red Sox DH, Howard Lowe. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Pitch on the way.
That's a ball. 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, Judge. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Tom Michelle. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Thomas is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Stepping into the box, Elvis Villanueva. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Set now for the bottom of the fifth. And next to hit is the catcher, Ed Hitchcock. Belted high and deep into right center. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting.
To the plate now, C.J. Harry. Black waits on it. Makes the play, one away. Now at the plate, Jeff MacArthur. One run in and one gone so far this inning.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he can hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And it's 1-2. 5 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Ball 2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Ready for another chance? Joel Ostrander. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on. Coming to the plate now, Antoine Sorensen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And there's the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Howard Lowe. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So stepping in, Tom Michel. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Nothing. Stepping up now, Elvis Villanueva. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
1 ball.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Elvis Villanueva is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Again, he sends it out of play. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
4-2 the final score.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball. Rafael Castillo gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up, and very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Standing in, Robert Hammer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and one strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with two men out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here comes another 0-2.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
In now, Leon Burton, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9, and it's fouled away. Behind 0-2 now. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
The 1-2. Fouled away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Bentley, he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Spencer Taguchi. 0-1 the count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Spencer Taguchi is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Solomon Guevara comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
1-1.
A ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Grounded back up the middle, and the Rays are in the hit column.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Alden Heck comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Steve Torres is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Heck leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The slider freezes. So digging in now, Jason Fair. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Robert Hammer will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. A little low. It's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Standing in, Leon Burton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. All even now, 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. Bottom of the inning now. And next to hit is the catcher, Charles Bentley.
No, that's down.
Low for ball 1.
Bentley.
Pops this one up. And this is taken in for out number 1. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Spencer Taguchi. He got called out on strikes his last time through. No balls and a strike to count. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Spencer Taguchi becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box, Alden Heck. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. First offering on its way. Steve Torres is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Jason Fair is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Zambrano will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that in. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up is the shortstop, Robert Hammer. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Hey, after starting a game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box, Leon Burton. No balls and 1 strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. But that'll be off the right field wall. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So now to the plate, Charles Bentley. 0-1 the count. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone. Up next for the Rays, Spencer Taguchi, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Zambrano will get there, and he puts it away. Digging in, Solomon Guevara. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Stepping into the box, Alden Heck.
The batter,
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Heck is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Reined in. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jason Fair. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his start.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Alfonso Beato, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Stepping up to the plate, Tom Sterling. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, number 16.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Rubio arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Digging in now for the Mariners, Lawrence Bowen. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Beato is currently 3rd in All-Star fan voting among starting pitchers, so he's hopeful at least to get an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
So he sets him down swinging. Lawrence Bowen is the second out of the opening frame. 1-0 the count. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Louis Nicholas. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Hughes calls for it. One down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Blair O'Donnell stands in as he looks at a called strike. There aren't many vets in the league that can still generate the kind of velocity we've been seeing from him. How uncommon is it to see a guy of his vintage still lighting up the radar gun?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matt. I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
2-0 now. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding forward now, Tomas Saldana. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Comes set and the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Next for Seattle, Bruno Castillo. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Perez is in his tracks now, and there's the second out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Rubio is under it, and he makes the all set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Lawrence Bowen, scooped up. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out. In now, Jeff McCabe, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
On to first, and they turn the double play. Now at the plate, Louis Nicholas. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. To 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Blair O'Donnell.
Number 33.
Strike 2.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Thomas is there, and he'll bring this one in. Time now for the Indians' Road to the Show report as we get a look at two guys making some noise in the upper minors.
Now
At the plate now, Rich Gill. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted into center field. Perez is there, two gone. Now at the plate, Tomas Saldana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail it here 3-0. Striding in, Bruno Castillo. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
In there for strike one.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And that misses. 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Pedro Torrero comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tom Sterling. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Into the box now, Lawrence Bowen, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Now
hard hit ball to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Run on 1. Digging in, Luis Nicholas. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Now to the plate, Blair O'Donnell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Seared down the first baseline. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. Rich Gill is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rubio is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping in, Tomas Saldana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Skied into straightaway right.
Castillo.
And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. At the plate, Pedro Torrero, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, inside.
Hit hard on the ground to second, right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Tom Sterling. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
Well, when you're out there trying to wrap up a CG, a complete game, you definitely don't want to start the leadoff guy with 3 straight balls.
3-0 to him now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Into the box now, Lawrence Bowen. He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk.
Lawrence.
Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out. Striding into the box, Jeff McCabe. And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Last chance for the Mariners. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Hit the other way out toward right field. He brings it in, and the Indians have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Cleveland led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Alfonso Beato earns his 5th winner of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game 3-hit performance. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the show.